Hey everybody, it's me, Scott Galaxy for the Layman Video Gamer, and today we got another package. Yes, another kind of big size package, and let's open it up, see what we got, and discuss. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here. This is a big one. This is a big one. Glad you guys are around for this. So I have been collecting lately for my Game Boy, which seems a little odd, but I just found my Game Boy a few months ago actually now, and really kind of got back into it. So I started to kind of collect for it, and the other day I got myself a Game Boy camera, which is really cool. It actually takes really good pictures considering the technology of the time, and it's very easy to use, and they make it fun. It's very Nintendized. So anyway, so I ended up, I got the camera, but I needed the printer. So I have the printer, complete in box, supposedly in perfect shape. So we'll take a look and see if that's the case. But I also ended up getting the another camera. It's the blue camera. So I have the green and the blue. And then I also got some extra printer paper. So let's open it up, shall we? Now this is the printer. Actually, let me show you. Here's the camera that just came in. So let's take a look at that first. So here is the camera. That's what it looks like. It slides into the back of your Game Boy, or into the cartridge slot of the Game Boy. And so there you go. And then this is the printer that goes with it. And it's actually it's in really good shape. Like, that almost looks brand new. If someone used it, they didn't use that much. But here you go. It's got the feed button on and off. Very basic, but you take your picture with your camera, and then you can print it on your sweet little printer here, and save it as a memento, put it up, whatever. And then the most important thing that a lot of people run into is you need this cable. You have to have this cable. If you don't have the cable, it's pretty much pointless to have this. So make sure when you buy it, get it with the cable. So let's just get into it. Let's hook this thing up. First, you're gonna need a Game Boy. This is my original Game Boy that I bought way back in the day when it first came out. Here's the camera, and like I said, you just plug it into the back like so. Fits nicely. Make sure you get your printer ready. Let's pull this out. And this one came with the printer paper already in it, so that's good. But let's just check out the camera software real quick. Let's turn on the Game Boy. Just kind of show you what this looks like. So I understand the picture's not going to look great. It is an old Game Boy, but here's the software for it. And you can either shoot or view. So let's just go ahead and shoot some pictures real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I've shot a few pictures now. Let's go ahead and view them inside the Game Boy camera software, and you can see we got about, I don't know, we got like 8 different pictures here, all of my wonderful pretty face. You can do some cool things in this too. The software allows you to do animation, things of that nature. So anyway, we've got the camera ready to go. We've got our picture. Now get that cable I told you need. And like I said, the paper's already in this, so we're good to go. It is important to understand how to hook this up properly. So first things first, you got to plug it into your Game Boy. Make sure both of the items are off. The Game Boy and the Game Boy printer are off. So plug in the Game Boy first, then the printer. Turn on your printer first, then turn on your Game Boy. Wait for it to boot up. And let's get back into those pictures we just took. I'll give you a little closer look here. And let's just pick one. Let's just pick that one. and then you just go up and you select print on the top there. And you'll see it says it's transferring photo to the printer, and then the printer will pick it up and it starts printing out. Now, there's a couple things you need to keep in mind. This is old technology, right? This is very old technology. It's very possible I need some more ink in this thing. It doesn't quite print as phenomenally as it probably once did. But let me try to give you a shot of what this looks like. Yeah, that's me. And it's just a pretty cool gadget. I just really love how they did this. And if you're curious, this does also work on your Game Boy Color as well. So just to show you what that looks like, obviously it looks much better on screen, though the printing quality is going to come out the same. So it's a cool piece of technology, certainly a cool piece of nostalgia. I love it. You won't find anything like this anywhere else. This is something that I highly recommend you get if you're a collector and you love your Game Boy. I can tell you what, I will be going through this paper probably today with all the pictures I'm taking. So at any rate, there you go. That is the Nintendo Game Boy camera and printer, cord, an extra paper, printing paper, complete in box. There's the other box. And I couldn't be happier. Can't wait to use this. I'm Scott Galaxy. We'll see you on another episode next time.